I can't say it enough. Every time we talk to him or talk about him, man, you got to keep him on a higher frequency, HB. Some of these juggernauts
Mm-hmm.
them put down work that lay the foundation that a lot of folks don't know, Tracy G, but we let them know. We inform them. You just heard that clip. That was from the DJ Muggs Pass his prologue documentary. They said the backbone of the Cypress Hill sound, one of the best and largest and most successful groups to come out of hip-hop. Round of applause for Cypress Hill. House of Pain, Funk Dubious. What you know about Funk Dubious?
Wow.
Planet Asia, Soul Assassins. The list goes on and on, man. This man's affiliations run deep. He's been doing it for decades, and he keeps doing it better and better. He gets finer with time. They say that same thing about wine. He's with us today. This is my brother, man. We cut from the same cloth. World famous Wake Up Show, Sway Tech, DJ Revolution, DJ Muggs, all of it. We all come from the same place, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome him to the show. The one and only
That's
DJ
right.
Muggs is here. Muggs.
Yo.
What up, Muggs? Talk a little louder, man. You got that? You still got that burner phone?
You know I do. Got to keep that in the pocket, baby.
Come on, Muggs. You know what? Hey, man, I miss you, man. Hey, the dude, he didn't come along, man. I've seen this dude spit in various freestyle forums. I went and listened to his Noise Candy series. I liked his style because I liked his voice, and then I was listening to this project that they got out now called Death and the Magician, and I was like, I can't wait to get him in the studio to spit some flames. Welcome him to the show, the one and only Rome Streetz. Rome Streetz!
Yo.
Ron, what's poppin'?
What's good? What's
What
good?
up, Streetz?
What's the word? What's the
The
word?
word.
What's up, bro?
Rome got that I just woke up voice, Rome. What time did you get up this morning, bro?
Man, I'm here. Trust me, I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm chilling. I've been up.
You been up? All right, man. We
Yeah,
got
man.
Hey, Rome, you talking with Heather B, Tracy
What up,
G.
Ron?
Hey.
What's up? How you doing?
We good, family.
blessed.
Happy to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm a big fan. Big fan
Love.
of everything y'all do.
Oh, that's
Since
what's
I was
up.
a kid, trust me.
That's what's up, man. Rich Nice on too. Rich Nice is on too. Hey,
What up?
I always you notice, Muggs, what I do is if someone sound, with me they might sound a little hardcore and edgy and cool, so I throw Heather B and Tracy in the mix and everybody perk up when I mention their name, man. It's like you saw that
Yo,
work.
tricks.
There's some tricks right there, man. Hey, I'm gonna start with you, Muggs. Talk to me about this Cypress Hill smoke sesh that's taking place, man. This is tomorrow?
Yeah, at the Roxy in LA, every year we celebrate 420. We usually do 420 months, usually, and hit a little tour every April. But this year we had to slow down a little bit, so I'm glad everything opened back up. So, we just gonna celebrate the good herb, baby. We got the torch passed on to us from, the likes of Bob Marley and people like that, and we're just doing our part to legalize this thing. We've been pushing hard for 30 years on this, man. Pushing hard, and to see it all unfolding and opening up in front of our eyes, man, I never thought I'd see it. I hoped it would happen, but to see it happening, man, it's a beautiful day. So we're just celebrating out here. It's going to be people that are in attendance is going to be able to see it live, and everybody else is going to be able to get on the internet and experience it that way.
And it hasn't just been, see, people be mistaken, like they put a stigma on it. It's not that y'all was pushing, hey, man, we just want to be able to smoke legally. Y'all talked about the medicinal properties of cannabis. You talked about, the political undertones of cannabis, people who locked up still because they were dealing in cannabis or caught with cannabis and really expunging their records. You guys talked about the full gamut of it, correct?
Yeah. I'm big for the Last Prisoner Project. I'm behind that. It's getting everybody that's in jail for nonviolent cannabis, nonviolent cannabis things, just getting them out of jail. There's no need for them to be in jail. So we've been pushing that line hard, for a lot of years. And I believe people have the right to do what they want with their own body too. People can't come along and say, you can do this and you can't do this. Oh, but you can do this now, but you can't do this now, So, you got your body. You should be able to do what you want with it, how you want with it.
I agree with that, Ron. We gonna get to you in a sec, man. You gotta understand, man. That's my brother for decades, man. I ain't seen him in a minute, you know. So we chopping it up.
Cooking it all up.
Yeah, man. Last time, Cypress Hill came up on the show. You remember this, HB? We was in the performance room where we used to do the concert series, and Be Real gave me a jar with a skull on it, and in it was some greenery, mugs.
Yeah.
And I what's so amazing about it, I never ever opened the jar, and everybody on that floor still got contact high, man. I don't know. I never even opened the jar, bro.
Man, I'm gonna tell you that stuff. Be Real, Be Real and them started that Kush, that whole Kush lineages that came from Be Real and KG years ago, man. So the stuff they grow and the stuff, the stuff that people are making a lot of their stuff comes from their lineages. So they got that thing, boy.
Be Real is the original, like that's the original first generation Kush.
Be Real and his boy Kenji is the original OG Kush. They created the strand. Everything else is a fake knockoff.
Wow.
That's bananas. What? You just changed everyone's life.
This weed game since the 80s, man. We just, we move a little different over here. We just,
Yeah, I already know Muggs. I already know. HB, you want to say something to Muggs?
Man, Muggs just shut it down. That was a mic drop. Everybody out here talking that shit. Muggs was like, let's be clear. Like, man, that's crazy. No, I'm just happy to have you here. We were talking the other day to Talib and Diamond D, and I was thought about you guys as well, because I thought about people and groups and legends that's been out on this road eating prior to, like, the pandemic and everybody had to slow down. Have you been able to take care of what have you been doing mentally, taking care of yourself mentally to try to not go crazy from doing things the quote unquote normal way, being out and about, even though you don't, not out much, but have you been able to take care of yourself mentally?
Man, I get up every day. I eat me some good E3 Live, get me some good green juice in my body, and I hit the gym.
Facts.
And then
I love it.
And then it's to the lab. I get to create art every day now without no damn interruptions. I don't got to go to no birthday parties, no release parties. I get to focus. Yo, all my creative friends it's kind of like this quantum leap. It's like I got 5 years worth of things done this year. And a lot of my creative homies, the same, you either got that mentality where you're going to go get it, or you're going to just be in a little ball in the corner complaining, So I kind of, I feel bad for everybody who this didn't turn out so good for. But on my end, it's been a good thing on my end.
Bless up, brother. That's good. That is great to hear. Bless up to you, for real. That's lovely.
Happy for you.
I'm curious, Muggs, and Rome, you could speak on this too, since Def and the Magician, this project has such a heavy influence from tarot cards, and I've been fascinated with the tarot for quite some time. I'm more on the receiving end. I don't practice, but it's very rare that I catch fellas who have interest in that type of world. It usually gets labeled as woo-woo and just toss it aside and something that just women care about. Can y'all speak about the influence of tarot on your life, and then obviously how it impacts this project?
Go ahead. I can say that I started off just liking tarot cards, just off the images. You know what I'm saying? I just kept seeing like a lot of the images on just around and following like some of the dope artists on Instagram who just make their own. And then I started really like looking into the meanings of it. And then like, I don't know, like some of the meanings just started to like relate back to my everyday life with just doing shit. So then when it comes to like creating music, I just wanted to do something different. You get what I'm saying? Like something that I don't think no one ever touched on before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just wanted to come from a different angle with it. So that was kind of like the whole idea behind it. But it really just started off enjoying like the imagery on the cards.
Yep. That's how you get reeled in.
You said that's how you get reeled in, Tracy?
And like my girl fucks with that shit a lot too. Like she's into that. So it's like I just caught an interest off of just secondhand. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Shout out to your girl. That's what's up.
You see how she hooked you though, right, Rome? You know it's something to that, right?
Of course.
You didn't just like her on your own. You realize that, right, Rome Streetz?
Anyways, you can't cast a spell with tarot cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do that
That's
juju
not
on
what
me. I
they're
didn't know what
used
the
for.
fuck was going on.
Yeah, but it didn't affect your bars though. You got a lot of bars on this project, brother.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look, I'm gonna play one of the songs, and then we're gonna come back and open up the phone lines, man. We got the one and only, the legendary DJ Muggs, and we got Rome Streetz on the line with us right now. Deaf and the Magician. I'm gonna play the song, "The Fuck You Know About Me." You see what I'm playing first, fellas. You see what I did with it. Rome, tell me about this song.
Fuck You Know About Me. I could say that was like one of the last joints we did, and it was like the beat was just so jazzy, just played this shit, and I'm like, yeah, I got something for this. It's just, you know what I mean? It kind of, because most of the album is really dark, this kind of took it in a whole different direction. I'm like, yeah, this is something that needed to be on it. Trying to just, you know what I'm saying, to give it a little variety, but I was just talking my shit, you know what I'm saying? Just telling y'all what I think about certain situations and just touching on things that I probably haven't even talked about on records before. So that's kind of where I went with this one.
And here it is. 888-742-3345. Come on. Deaf and the Magician, that's the name of the album. That's the name of the project. DJ Muggs and Rome Streetz are here. You know, man, just some quick bars, some quick fire for that ass, man. And check this out, man. I just got a call. We're giving you everybody tuned in right now. We're gonna give you a chance to win a virtual pass to attend Cypress Hill's virtual live stream concert from the Roxy Theater. That's tomorrow. We got 5 spots to give away. No purchase necessary to enter or win. I got to say that part. You got to be a U.S. citizen, a resident to win, and at least 18 years of age. So we're going to give away 5 spots right now. 888-SHADE-45. Call that number, man. I'm Rich. Go ahead and jump in. But before you do, one of the things I want to ask you, Rome, because I kind of heard a reoccurring theme in a couple of songs in this project. And one of the things you mentioned is hard when you learn a real lesson from a fake friend is something you said. And then it's other songs that you talk about, friends, not being able to tell who your friends from your enemies while you're wearing masks and all. And, I just keep hearing this reoccurring thread in the album, and it led me to think that somebody did something to you. Like, did you have a... Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Continue.
No, did you have a friend that betrayed you or, like, that...
Pretty much, it's just like growing up in New York, you see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through situations with friends where, it would be one thing and it turned out to be another. And then I've experienced watching other friends go through things. You get what I'm saying? And just, growing up in New York, you see it all the time. You hear stories and, like friends get into an argument. One person killed the other or one person stabbed the other. Like, it's shit that I've seen with my own eyes. And it occurs a lot. You get what I'm saying? Day by day. So I feel like that's something that I wanted to touch on because if not me, I know a lot of people around me go through that, experience that. You know what I'm saying?
Rome Streetz, man, how'd you get your name? From roaming the streets?
One of my good friends actually named me Rome Streetz, and it literally comes from roaming the streets because, like, my mom calls me Rome. Like, that's my name for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like, back in the day, like, I was the person who just was always outside, going here, being here. Like, no matter, like, I have friends all over the city. So people are like, yo, where you going? I'm going here. Like, this nigga just be roaming streets. I'm like, yo, your name should be Rome Streetz. And I'm like, at first I didn't really get it. I thought he said streak, like streak and running down the street naked. I'm like, it didn't really hit me. Then I went home. I'm like, Rome Streetz. That shit is hard. And then, like, everywhere I went, I kept, like, seeing that shit. Like, one time we was in the car, we just ended up on Rome Street. I'm like, oh, shit, Rome Street. And then there was like a van that said "Roam the streets of New York." I'm like, yeah, this shit follow me everywhere. Like, this is my name for real. So that's how it just became that, Roam Streets. Word.
Damn, that's
I
dope.
didn't get my suspended.
Man, I would throw a joke out there. That shit turned out to be facts, Rich Nice.
Nah, real talk. Real shit.
Rich Nice, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So peace, Rome. I heard on the Wheel of Fortune, you say East Fordham Road. Are you from the Bronx? Is that your hood?
Am I from the Bronx? Nah. My cousin is from the Bronx. A couple of my friends is from the Bronx. Like, you know, I'm familiar with that area. But that particular song, it wasn't like completely based on truth. Like, I just used Fordham because it rhymed. You know what I'm saying? But like that particular song, if I talk about it, it was like I basically was paying homage to Jizza. Because he did a song with Muggs on his album called, I think it's called Bishop's Gambit, and where he like told a story where he used like the names of football teams. So with that particular song, I told the story, but I used the names of tarot cards. So
nice.
That was that whole joint right there. That was the gist behind that song.
Man. Hey, Muggs, let me ask you this, because you worked with, man, we can't even name all the MCs you work with. But, you know, I sent you a text, you know, about Rome, and then your one word response, I can read the excitement in it, you know, and I know, you know, you at a point in your career where you ain't got to work with anyone. Like, I'm sure you curate to the T who you work with. You work with, you know, everyone from Be Real on down. What was it about Rome Streetz that appealed to you?
You know, I keep my ear to the streets and what's going on in this culture that we have here, man. You know, I'm still inspired. I still got mad energy, and I want to be able to lend some of this, you know, and keep what we doing alive and keep pushing what we doing. And I was watching Rome and how he moves. You know, I see a lot of people, they lose their minds with this fucking this social media stuff. But Rome moves correctly. He's doing everything right, and he's not oversaturating and everything. And you know, then I got to know him and I started speaking with him, and he knows what he wants, but he don't know it all. You know, and that's a big thing because a lot of these cats, they think they know it all, but they don't know what they want. But that ego's right there. You know what I mean? So just getting to know him and the small nuances, I was like, okay, let's get in. And then I always do a tester song. Let's see how the song goes. See if I even like being in the lab with this person, because I got to be in this room with this person for months now, away from my family and stuff. And I was like, oh, he's a cool brother. You know, he's got a good energy. He's a good human. You know. And then the music was banging. Then it was just like, okay, let the games begin.
That's
yeah,
real.
Man. Yeah, man, it's a lot of bars, Rome. I want to say thank you, Rome Streetz, man, because I was, man, listening to this project, you too, Muggs, Death and the Magician is out now. We're going to give away tickets, too, if y'all want to be a part of the Cypress Hill Smoke Sesh virtual concert tomorrow. But it was like reading a good book. You know what I mean? I couldn't put it down. I'm just listening to these lyrics, you know, and I'm like, wow, man, prayers of packages, Ace of Swords, all the manuscript, High Explosive was another one I was going to play, man. I like your lyrical output. You know, it's very well centered. Who are some of your influences?
Coming up, I would say like Nas.
Okay.
Like before I started rap, it was like Nas, a lot of Wu-Tang, a lot of like Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Like all that Queen shit. Once I started rapping, who influenced me, I would say like guys like Doom, I like Jay Electronica, like a lot of those type of like super lyrical guys. You know what I'm saying? They inspired me. But then like I listen to everything. Like Snoop Dogg was my favorite rapper as a kid coming up. So like I kind of have like a little bit of everything with it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's not centered around like one artist that I was like trying to sound like. It was just like everything. I was just so deep into hip hop that it's just like I loved everything. So I found inspiration in every little thing. Even London grime music is an inspiration for me also because I lived in London for a couple of years as a kid.
Oh, word. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Wow, yo, Rome Street's got a lot of hidden gems about him, Muggs. Muggs, you knew that? He lived in London as a kid?
Nah, just as I got to know the brother, we had conversations. He brought that up, and I was like, okay, you got some depth here. There's layers upon layers upon layers. We haven't even begun to explore, the depths of this human being right here.
There it is, man. Rome Streetz, y'all. Get to know him. Rome, what's your social? Are you on social, right?
Rome Streetz. I'm everywhere. Rome Streetz. On Twitter, it's Rome_Streetz with a Z at the end. Instagram is regular Rome Streetz. Everywhere else is just Rome Streetz.
Okay, we got James on the line from Cali. James, Grand Risings,
What up,
how you
James?
doing?
Hey, James.
Yo, Grand Risings, Grand Risings to everybody.
What
Thank
up?
y'all for having me again. Thank y'all for having me once again, man. Grand Risings to Rome Street. Hey, man.
Yo, Grand Rising, bro.
DJ Muggs, man, you got an ear, bro.
I appreciate that, my G.
Nice, which is Rich Nice, man, beautiful work, man. Beautiful work in the industry, y'all.
That was for you, Rich.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Peace. I had a question for Muggs. Yeah, hey,
Go ahead.
as you on that journey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm an inspired artist, I'm an inspired host, I'm an inspired everything, entrepreneur, all that from out here on this side. And as you make that breakthrough, and what you thought was that breakthrough, as you was, you know what I'm saying, seeing it happen, like, what was the sign that it gives me, also the other listeners, like, what were some of those signs and what were some of those feelings that you was having as you was in the limelight of that breakthrough?
The limelight of what?
Of your breakthrough
What was,
moment.
like, that breakthrough moment
Oh,
on your
man, my first, well, it was kind of like, all these years of working, man. It was like 3 years to make that first Cypress record. A lot of work. And then it took a lot of time for it to pop. We was just working, and, once it started to pop, man, it feels good, man. It's like all your dreams and all your aspirations are starting to come true. And then the real work begins at that point. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to be like KRS-One and Public Enemy, man, and EPMD. I was like, if I could sell 100,000 records and the people who needed to know me knew me and I was respected, I was happy, bro. We got a little bit more out of that, so I'm blessed. So, now I'm here right now just trying to give back and just keep feeding this culture what it fed me.
I like that. Hey, James, great question, man. James, you a citizen, bro. You a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
My man,
Salute,
Jay.
salute.
Hey, how could I just kill a man? Was that the catalyst to the breakthrough?
It was like this perfect storm, man. That was the B side. The label didn't want that as the A side, so all the New York DJs started playing that record. At the same time, we had Dre and Ed Lover on MTV Raps. Was like, you had to run home to watch MTV Raps. The shit was on at like 4 or 5 o'clock. We was getting played 2-3 times a week, and then Juice hit, and we had the main scene at the end of Juice, like that peak scene. So all that stuff hitting, plus us being on tour, just doing everything from the one stops to the morning shows to the in stores, grinding from city to city in a van, and just putting that work in, man. There was no tweeting your shit and just sitting back doing social media. You had to get out there and go from city to city, do shows in front of 12 people at a one stop for breakfast while they eating eggs. You know what I mean? So we put a lot of work in, man.
That's dope, man.
Wow.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to Pac after Juice? Did y'all get a chance to even consider going in the studio?
Yeah. We was on when we was touring with Naughty. Pac was with Tretch a lot, so we hung out with Pac a lot. But see, I knew Pac when he was with Digital Underground because I was good friends with Money B and DJ Fuse. So when he was out here, we used to go to all the shows, all the Digital Underground shows when he was working with them.
And then Money B and Fuse had Raw Fusion. Remember that? They had the group Raw Fusion at the same time. I'm asking questions. I was right there. Muggs don't realize I was standing right next to him at those same shows. But, hey, man, it's all right. I was there, Muggs. Stop playing, man. Come on, man. Let's go to the phone lines in D.C. Dan, what up, Dan?
Hey,
What up, Dan?
Oh, hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, it's good to get through again. I just want to say good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. 420 tomorrow. I'm sure everyone's excited. I just want to say, DJ Muggs, I turned 42 this summer, and Cypress Hill, were literally the things that got me into hip-hop. Like back in I was 13 years old, and living over in Europe because my dad was in the military and seeing on European MTV, Insane in the Brain, and that hit, and I've been in love with hip hop since, and thank you. And Rome, yo, you mentioned in Doom, yo man, rest in peace. He was amazing. I'm gonna copy your album when I get back home. I'm looking forward to
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro.
That's what's up.
Man,
Hey,
thank you, brother. I appreciate them words, man.
You a citizen, Dan?
That's Sway in the morning.
All right, look, man, we said we had some tickets to give away because, I figure if we give these away, we'll get free tickets too. So we're giving you a chance to win a virtual pass to attend Cypress Hill's virtual live stream concert. That's tomorrow at the Roxy Theater. 888-SHADE-45. If you want to win, you only got to be 18. You got to be 18 and over or a U.S. resident. So let's go to North Carolina. We got Alex on the line from North Carolina. Alex, Grand
Alex,
Rising.
what's poppin'?
Alex.
Sway and the citizens. Glorious day. Glorious day.
Glorious day, Alex. You a winner, baby. You a winner,
Ding, ding, ding,
Alex.
ding, 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 ding. Now ring the bell, man.
Making my week. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. Love you guys. Love you guys. Much love.
All right. Hold on the line, man. We got Jamie from Texas. Grand Risings. Jamie, you good?
Jamie.
Hey, James.
Jamie from Texas, I'm great. I'm ready to see Cypress Hill on 420, baby. That Duke of Earl.
Okay, you a winner, man. You a winner.
Man. Ring the bell, man. Ring it.
Let's go to Louisiana. Oh, no. L.A. We got Jacob in L.A. Jacob, what up, baby? Come
What
on,
up,
gang.
Jacob?
Yo. What up?
You a winner, Jacob?
Jacob.
Yo, and you from LA like Terry. Ring the bell, man. Ring it.
Cut of that gang. All right. We got Jay Nicole from Phoenix. Jay Nicole, what up?
Hey, Jay.
Hey, thank you.
Hey.
I'm representing Nirvana Green Medicinal Edibles from Phoenix.
Oh,
Hey.
she did a plug and everything. Okay. Y'all carry that Cypress Hill in there?
I need to make some for Cypress Hill. You know, they're the OG of this thing, so we got to give them their flowers for sure.
Okay, well, you could give them the flowers and smoke the flowers tomorrow because you're a winner, Jay Nicole.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
I
right.
love you guys.
Love you too. You know. Is that 4 or is that 5? Did I give away 5? That was 4? Okay.
That was four.
Who said that, Rich or Rome?
Rich Nice.
Okay, Rome, I didn't think you said it. I didn't feel like you was counting.
You know what?
All right, we going to find one more. But, hey, Muggs,
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see you in person, man. Muggs and our history go, it runs so deep, you know what I mean? And it's just great to see people who've been around this entire time. When we came on the radio was in, I want to say 90, 91, and that's when you guys really start blowing up. And I remember you guys coming to the Bay Area as well. Y'all even performed at one of me and King Tech's clubs back then. You may not even remember it, but I just remember Cypress Hill having the whole country baffled about where they're from. Are they from the Bronx? Or are they from New York? Or are they from L.A.? And we loved it because you kind of had to kind of be that kind of anomaly back then. You couldn't really, because the game was so regionalized. Remember them days, Muggs, where it was the West and the
brother,
East?
I do.
Yeah, and it didn't even matter if you were from a different place. You wasn't going to get a lot of love. So they kind of snuck in there, and before people realized what it was, all they knew was great music, well-produced, the MCs, everything, the musicality, the messaging, the imaging, everything was aligned at that time. And you guys really opened doors for a lot of West Coast artists to be looked at differently. And so I always wanted to thank you for that, Muggs, and continue to thank you, brother. Continue to thank you, all right?
Bro, same to you, brother, man. Just, you know what I mean? Just keep building this thing we love, man. Just keep having a good time, man. Just keep, spreading the word.
Okay, we got you, man. Rome
Hey,
Streetz,
look at
man.
this shit, man. We took over the world, bro.
Yo.
30 years later, hip-hop took over the world, bro.
Come
on.
Everything.
Say it
We
loud.
created everything. Who's got the last laugh now, motherfuckers?
There you go. Come on, baby. Talk your shit, Muggs. Talk your shit.
Fuck out of here.
Come on, man.
Sweeper.
All right, and then Rome Streetz, man. We got to get you in the studio in person. I seen you do your rounds. You got to come up and into the Valley of the Hyena, Rome Streetz. Okay.
I
It's
was
coming,
ready to
Rome.
rap over the phone.
Really? Oh, okay, since you said it, man, give me an
I'm playing.
acapella. What was that?
Well, may not work. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, listen. I said, really got no other option. Just live by the code. I plot the whole a pot of gold. No, not to compromise my soul. Pies get sold. Proceeds is hundreds. I fold inside a roll. Socialize a bowl. Wise, like-minded guys that hold. Your eyes are closed. Blind to the goal. You focused on the wrong shit. The more got a tag designed for your toe. I'm about a bag. Broke my grimiest foe. Stay far away from it. I heard it, hate it hard. I did amazing on my latest shit. Paint word pictures, peep how I illustrated it. Nobody illustrate facts. Fuck who on your favorite list. I fire you in their faces quick. I turned nothing to a fistful of Franklin stash happening. I made it flip. Be with street corner dwellers, pack sellers, getting dirty dope from all the dope smoking. Hell is born rebellious. Nickel plated pistol by the pelvis. Pull it on a peon and leave the shit melted. Whatever street spill, niggas felt it. Only associate me with green like a Celtic. Currency with the pen, I show you the beautiful side of ugly. Made it out the mud to the money and now it's bubbling.
Boom.
Rome Street citizens, Rome Streets. Come on, baby.
Is.
We got a hyena up in here. Come on.
Hyena.
Come on, Rome. Can't wait to do it in person, man. That was ill. I love that flow, family. You keep doing what you're doing, Rome. You keep doing. And then, you know, if you ever wake up and you see your girl, she praying over you, it's okay, Rome. You're going to be okay.
You got great intentions. I'm good.
Yeah, there you go, family. Muggs, love you, brother. And, man, you guys get the album Death and the Magician is out now. And make sure you tune in tomorrow, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Coast time, Cypress Hill Smoke Sesh virtual concert, man. Congratulations to all our winners, too. You get to get in there for free. All right.
Oh.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
Appreciate
y'all have a
that,
great
man.
day.
Much love, Sway. Heather B, Tracy G.
Love.
Wonder. Appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Every time, man. Every time.
Salute.